They call it grind mode. Wake early, plan your day, stay busy, hustle harder. But what if the patterns you copied in the name of productivity are the same ones quietly draining your energy? Welcome to Pattern Architect, the channel where we study the invisible blueprints that shape behavior and learn how to copy patterns that build strength, not ones that break you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you seek tranquility, do less. Not nothing, but less of what doesn't matter." So let's strip away the noise. 5 productive habits that look efficient, but secretly keep you exhausted. 1. Overplanning, the illusion of control. You think planning gives you control, so you fill every hour, color code your calendar, track every task. You call it productivity, but what you've built is a cage. You've mistaken planning for progress. Morgan Housel once said, "Doing well with money isn't about what you know. It's about how you behave." The same goes for time. You don't need another plan. You need better behavior inside it. When you copy the pattern of those who plan everything, you forget the space between, the quiet margins where real creativity breathes. A good architect leaves room for air. So should you. 2. Multitasking, the art of doing nothing deeply. Your brain wasn't designed to juggle, yet you copy the pattern of constant switching. Music, messages, meetings, mind-hopping through 5 tabs of meaninglessness. It feels productive, but Seneca warned, to be everywhere is to be nowhere. Every switch costs focus. Every ping takes a slice of your energy. You end your day full of motion and empty of progress. The pattern to copy isn't do more. It's do one. One deep task, one clear hour, one unbroken flow. That's where power compounds. 3. People-pleasing, the hidden energy leak. You say yes to everything because you think saying no is selfish. You think helping everyone makes you valuable. But Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish. Energy drains where boundaries end. When you copy the pattern of the helpful one, you forget your energy is your architecture. Without it, you build nothing that lasts. The most disciplined builders say no, not because they don't care, but because they've learned to protect their blueprint. 4. Perfectionism, the endless draft. You polish, you tweak, you edit again, because it has to be perfect. You tell yourself it's discipline, but deep down it's fear. Fear of judgment, fear of release, fear of being seen as unfinished. Jim Rohn said, don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. Perfectionism copies the pattern of excellence, but forgets that excellence requires motion. You don't grow from polishing. You grow from posting. Copy the pattern of those who ship, not those who stall. Progress over polish. Action over appearance. 5. Neglecting rest, the slow burnout. You brag about not resting, about the 4 a.m. grind, the no days off, the caffeine-fueled hustle. But that's not strength. That's collapse in slow motion. Naval Ravikant said, the goal is not to be busy. The goal is to have freedom. Energy is not infinite. It's cyclical. Even the sun sets. Even the tide retreats. But you refuse to pause. You copied the pattern of relentless motion and forgot the pattern of rhythm. Work, rest, reflect, return. That's the cycle every master builds around. You copied these habits because they look productive, because every success story told you this is the pattern. But every pattern has a cost. Copying without understanding the structure behind it is like building without a foundation. It stands until the first storm. So from today, copy wisely. Don't copy their schedule. Copy their stillness. Don't copy their hustle. Copy their rhythm. Don't copy their output. Copy their pattern of energy. So let's recap the 5 productive habits that can secretly drain your energy. 1. Overplanning and overscheduling. 2. Multitasking. 3. People-pleasing, saying yes too often. 4. Perfectionism, over-refinement. 5. Neglecting rest, recovery. The key takeaway, it's not enough to copy the outer shape of success. You must copy the underlying pattern architecture. Your energy is your currency. If the pattern you copy drains it, no matter how busy you look, you'll eventually burn out or plateau. Here's what I want you to do. This week, pick one of those 5 habits you recognize in your life. Map the pattern you're copying. Then redesign the pattern. Insert the shift we discussed, block scheduling plus buffer, single focus, selective yes, ship and iterate, work then recover. Architect that pattern. Copy it and track how your energy changes. If you found this helpful, please hit like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and share in the comments. Which one of these habits are you going to redesign and copy as a new pattern? I'd love to hear your insights. Until next time, remember, you're the architect of your patterns. Choose them wisely. I'll see you in the next video.